Yo, what's going on, party people, fat boy family? I hope you are having an amazing day. Listen, let's just cut to the chase. I don't know where you are, but in North Carolina, it's about to get cold. Like, it's about to get real cold. We got some rain coming through for Thanksgiving, and then the temperature's supposed to plummet. Like, low's supposed to be in the 20s. And for us, that's cold. All of my Midwest people, Michigan people, y'all stay out my comments. We already know how it gets down in Montana, Dakota, Detroit, Chicago. You know what I'm saying? This is not the frozen tundra. Nonetheless, for all of my frag heads out there, for those of you that are in FragCom, I'm getting ready to talk about a fragrance that is no stranger, but for those of you who are new to the space and you're looking for something that's gonna make you warm, cozy, make you feel like you're sitting by the fireplace, pun intended, listen, I got something for you from the house of Maison Margiela. You want to check out By the Fireplace. This fragrance right here in particular is woody, vanilla, warm, spicy, amber, a little bit of balsamic, you know what I'm saying, nature in there. If you're not familiar with the house of Replica, Replica is a house that prides itself, or the goal of the house is to basically create memory points, or, you know, like fragrance should make you feel some type of way, to make you think about something. So they want to replicate a certain setting, a certain feeling, literally tells you on the bottle, reproduction of familiar scents and moments of varying locations and periods. So this one, By the Fireplace, they, you know, kind of like, they want you to think like a family literally sitting by the fireplace in the 1970s, you know, so you get this feeling of burning wood and chestnut, and that's pretty much what's in this fragrance right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and read off the notes to you. In the top, we got clove, pink pepper, orange blossom. In the heart, we got chestnut, gaiac wood, and juniper. And then in the base, we got vanilla, Peru balsam, and cashmerian. Simply put, very woody fragrance, super woody. Pause. You know what I'm saying? The wood is kind of at the forefront, and then that vanilla kind of sits on the background. So if you have a fireplace in your home, if you know what that feels like to kind of be a young lad, a young kid sitting by the fireplace with your grandparents, if you were fortunate enough to have that experience growing up, this is really what that is going to remind you of. Now, a lot of you that are in the clone space, you know, one of the most popular clones that is floated around the community is actually this right here. Latafa, the Amir Al Oud Intense Oud. All right. Now, this is a clone, one of the better ones on the market. That is a remix, cover, clone, impression, rendition, inspired take on By the Fireplace. This one in particular has that gaiac wood, and then the arga wood is more focused on the oud because you have some of that oud in the top as well. The one thing I would say about this one is that it's missing that chestnut, and then there is a sugar note in here, and then there are some herbal notes in the base. It doesn't necessarily make this one earthier, but it gives it this the very slightest powdery nuance that can make this one seem fresher, for lack of a better term, or let me say lacking density compared to the Replica version. So this is still great. If you don't want to spend the money on Replica, and when I say spend the money, it's holiday time. Actually, I think you can get this full bottle from Joma Shop right now for about $79, $80. And these folks will be wanting to cut grass when I'm recording the video, and they ain't been cutting grass all day. Hopefully you can still hear me. Shout out to that pod mic that's doing work right now if you don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I love this take. Can you save the money and get this one? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But to me personally, fragrance is subjective. It is going to be lacking a little bit of density compared to this. This one comes off just a little bit sweeter, and I think it's because you have that it's not focused on, you have that chestnut note in here, and then that juniper and gaiac wood that gives it just the slightest more density and slight more sweetness, and that cashmerian, which adds another depth of that soft, cozy, warm, you know, amber, musky, like you know, wood, you know, style fragrance that you actually get. Nonetheless, this is going to be good. Definitely more suited, even though people wear this in the fall, to me this is more suited for holiday, like Christmas. Now that we're getting past Thanksgiving, cold weather, this one is going to shine bright in cold weather, even though it is an EDT. Remarkable remarkably, this is niche. It's an EDT, but you're going to get decent performance out of this. Minimum 6 hours, somewhere probably around that 7 to 8 hour range. Most of your projection is going to come in those first couple of hours. This is not going to be a sillage beast. This is not going to be one of those things where it's like you're trying to get compliments from people that are around walking through. This is going to be one of those close to skin, you know what I'm saying, family time, cuddle time, love time, husband, wife, girlfriend, fiance, whatever your status is, the special someone in your life. This is literally sitting in front of the fire pit, wrapped up in a snuggle blanket, whatever, listening to some chestnuts roasting on the open fire. Yeah, by the open fire, on the open fire. Jack Frost sniffing at your nose. Yuletime carols being sung by the choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows. Yeah, this right here, that's pretty much that right there. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Like, I mean, it's kind of straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have to get real deep, real complicated with this one. Let me know in the comments, you know what I'm saying, how you feel about it. Do you have it? Again, all of my OGs in the community, you already know it's nothing new for you. But for those of my new people that are in the fragrance, if you're looking to get into niche, you know what I'm saying, have you checked this out? Definitely sample. It's worth sampling. Or, you know, if you want to save the money and still want to get some of, you know, kind of that same performance, you want to go this route here with the Amir Oud. But feel free, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button while you're at it. Go ahead and click that bell so you can be notified every single time I post new content to the channel. But until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Holla at your boy.